Hey, Fanboy Nation.
This is your pal Daffy Duck, and you're watching.
We're watching
You're watching Fanboy.
Fanboy, etc.
Fanboy Nation.
Dot, I assume Tom.
We always have fun with the LFC. Right now, we've gone into the second round with T-Bella Madisyn, the Rebel Princess. She's facing off against Dominique Damiano in what we can only imagine is leading to her being a prospect into an LFC fighter. T-Bella, how are you today?
I am doing good today. No complaints. Never any complaints from me, though. So, yeah, I haven't had coffee yet, and I'm still...
Wait. It's 12:30 on the East Coast, and you haven't had coffee yet.
Yeah. Because for interview, I had to make sure I'm dolled up. I'm LFC. Like, come on, we gotta put it together. So, but other than that, yeah, I was dragging a little bit. Yeah.
Well, the LFC itself, Lingerie Fighting Championship. Right now, it's LFC Madness. We're going through the cards, picking out, voting for prospects. You made it to round 2 against Dominique right now. We see you going all the way to the finals. They're doing 3 shows in Sturgis coming up this summer. And so they're alive and well. If you get through this, I believe it's going to be Booty Camp 3 that you'd be a part of in October?
Yes.
So what's training like, because you presume that you're going to make it all the way to the final. So you have to be in training and you have to keep in shape as you go forward. So what's your training regimen been like?
It's been crazy. Actually, I started wrestling training. It's crazy. Not even gonna lie. They were shocked that I'm actually in shape because, yeah, it's like, because I just got back from a procedure. So it's one of those things like after 4 weeks of jumping in there, my body was very sore the first 2 days. Then after that, it was just like, yeah, it wasn't as bad. So, but I'm a natural athlete. I've been in the gym forever. Used to train to do bodybuilding and all that. So I just need to get back in the gym to, start building up more because I want thicker booty and legs. So yeah.
Well, hopefully your procedure went well and there were no complications because you just said you were 4 weeks out before you started training.
Yeah, everything went well. The only thing that I have to get checked now is just my knee, because my knee has complications sometimes, but that's why I have to get back in the gym to condition it. And I don't have those problems after I leave the gym for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. The body definitely needs to build up. I've been out of shape for a little bit. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're out of shape. Look who you're talking to.
Yeah. It's all good. Like, sometimes it's fun to be out of shape. You got to worry about all that extra sweatiness and shit like that. So, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the cuss word on things like that. Wordy nerd. I apologize.
It's all right. So, the prospect comes about every six months to a year with LFC. How did you approach them? Did they approach you? Was there a...
I approached them, but I was going through so much at the time when they told me how to do it. I kind of fell off a little bit. And then not long, like probably around April something, they reached out to me to see if I was still interested. And I was like, oh, yeah, like that would be... Yeah, so I was like, okay, I went ahead and filled out everything. And from then on, it just kind of went from there. They're awesome. I can't wait to do the debut and shit.
Well, we're looking forward to it because everybody that we've talked to from LFC has been having a great time. Shaun, the owner of LFC and the president of LFC, has been great with everybody. He's a big hockey guy, Canadian that lives in Vegas part-time of the year. And the LFC itself is just one big fun show. What was the first show that you saw of LFC that you're like, this is the one I got to be a part of?
The first one I saw, I went backwards. So eventually, because I wanted to see, I'm always one of those that likes to perfect. So I don't want to go in anywhere unexpected because we're not just going in there to be cute. So, and I can be kind of a tomboy, so I'm not going to go in there just like, oh, big girl. Like, no, I'm ready to fight. So I'm going to really be ready. When I actually I first saw Booty Camp 3D. Booty Camp 3D is the one coming up. But I saw Booty Camp 2, and then I went back and saw Sturgis. I forget how to pronounce it. Sturgis. I know Michael was trying to tell me how to do it. Sturgis. And I saw that one. And when I saw those, it was like, yeah, I definitely want to make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. I can do the entertainment part of the opening and things like that, but I want to be able to entertain in that ring too. So, and be able to hold my own. So yeah, and I'm experienced. I've done martial arts before, and I've done kickboxing before. So yeah, I pretty much I catch on very fast. It is rough. It's tiring. It's a lot of cardio. I hate cardio, but it's gonna be worth it. Gonna be worth it.
Well, you're training out on the East Coast. You live over there. Where are you training your wrestling for right now to get you prepared for LFC?
I am in Orlando at the moment, and I am training at Pro Wrestling 2.0. They are awesome too.
Is that the Dudley Boys one in Kissimee, or is that a different one?
No, it's a different one. This is on Orange Street. This is actually in Orlando.
Yeah, because people say Orlando, and then you realize, like, first of all, how big the city is. And then all the surrounding areas, and you want to be on the eastern side if you want to go to like Disney World and Universal and stuff.
Right. Disney World and all that. Disney World is actually in Kissimmee. Universal is actually in Orlando. At first, I didn't know that. I was like, oh, you figure everything would be in Orlando. Orlando is big. So I'm just like, I'm over it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's Orlando, but what part of Orlando? I can't even tell you what part because, like I said, I don't really know my way all the way around Orlando. I don't even know my way around Virginia Beach. So I use GPS for everything.
Right, and you're originally from California. You're from Sacramento. Do you even remember Sacramento at this point, or do you still need a GPS when you go home?
The last time I was in California, I didn't even go to Sacramento. I went to LA. So I wasn't even in Sacramento. So then a couple weeks later, I went to Vegas. And then after that, it was Miami and Tampa. So yeah, I haven't been to Sacramento in a little while now. It's been a little bit. I have family over there. They're talking about camp outs and stuff. So maybe one day, if I get the time to go over there with them, the time they go. I think that's next year's trip though, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, get them to come out to your debut for Booty Camp 3.
Yeah. Oh, they're all ready for. My dad is excited about Booty Camp 3. He was like, yeah, because everybody keeps asking, so when are you debuting? When are you debuting? Okay, only thing I can tell you is at the very next event. I don't know dates yet. I just know I was told at the very next event is where I'm going to be. Not Sturgis, though, because I came in late. So it'll be the next event.
Yeah, the Sturgis shows are what, like 3 back-to-back shows, like in a week and a half or something like that?
And I saw that Bella Inc. is fighting 3 times. That's going to be interesting. I cannot wait to see that show. I'm going to watch it. I cannot wait to see that show.
Is Bella Inc. the one that you're calling out? Because it seems like you've dropped her name a few times in other interviews too.
Oh, Bella is no. I haven't called Bella out yet. I still would like to be in a match with her. The one that I'm calling out is the one that has the belt, and she's going after all the belts in Sturgis. So Jolene, I want the Hex.
All right.
I want her to.
So from your debut, you're already calling out the champion Jolene.
Yeah, like I said, it's just something about. She's amazing. Watching her in the ring, I watched everybody in the ring, and there's a lot of. I can say that there's a lot of them that I would definitely go, oh my God, she's awesome. There's a lot of them that are awesome, like the Animal. I love her. Lauren, Jennifer, Jenny, Bloody Valentine. I like Bella Inc. There was a couple Shay. I like her. There's a lot of them that are really impressive and I liked. I can't remember everybody's name right now, but those are some that stuck up. Jolene has a fun personality in the ring. She's a lot like I like to be, talk shit, things like that. So I feel like that chemistry would be amazing in the ring with her once I work my way up to that. Of course, I know I'm going to have to work my way up to that to get to her. But like I told everybody, I'll face whoever I have to face to take her. So then I would also like to get in the ring with Shelby, the Panther Paris. I actually know her. So too. So that's how I ended up seeing LFC is through her page. So and then like I said, it was like one of those things I just decided I just stick with it. I followed for a little bit and just to see it, just life got crazy. And when they approached me back, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So
I see nobody's calling Dominique out, and I think I mentioned with you I don't want to mess with anybody with a throat tattoo because if they can take that pain, they can take anything.
Oh yeah, the thing is Dominique is pretty. She looks like she does. I think she does bodybuilding as well. nobody has called her out yet, but once the time comes and it's time to start fighting, I would have no problem taking on Dominique either. She would be a great challenge. And I'm strong. I'm pretty strong at the gym. I look small. You can ask my coach. I can lift crazy, especially once I'm in shape, and that's what I'm working for. So I'll take Dominique too. But she doesn't have the championship yet. So I would like to meet her eventually because like she looks like she's been in this a while. She's done domination. She's done a lot of different things. So, and I really like the persona that she has, the stuff that I have seen. So really talented individual. So yeah, I would like to hopefully one day we'll meet up in the ring, or at least even just to meet up on a regular to maybe work together for something else. So either way.
I dig it. You know, so who's T Bella at home versus who you are when you're training for a fight or a wrestling match?
Now, T Bella at home is a whole different, whole different person. My character is more of a bad guy. I'm more of a asshole. I'm more vindictive. Things like that. Me at home is a whole different, I'm girly, but I can be a tomboy. I do like athletics, so I've always been into keeping in shape and things like that. I like to be able to, I like my family, my personal time with my family and things like that as well. Just to be able to like relax and unwind. I also have like a beauty spa. So I do that a lot, beauty treatments, body contouring, lip enhancing, all that stuff like that. I've been in business for myself since 2011. So I'm an all-around creative person. I actually am a professional photographer and videographer as well. So I got a lot of different avenues that I tackle and deal with on a personal level that a lot of people don't get to see. I'm more nice, fun, outgoing, very humble. I know I can do a lot. I have very big confidence, but I'm very humble to the point to know that like you get there some way. You can't just always be cocky in a certain way. Like I love people. So it's like one of those things I try to give back. I try to encourage others who have businesses that want to grow as well. So yeah, I don't just, my persona, like it would look like that, I would be more intimidating, but I'm honestly not. I'm the nicest person you ever meet until you mess with me in real life too. Like if you mess with me, I go from 0 to 1,000 real fast.
At least you're honest about that. You know, I'm nice till you get on my bad side, so it works.
Right. That's how it goes. You can't keep letting people push you around. Like you can't do that. So, but if you're sweet to me and then I'm sweet, I always want the genuine good for everybody. So yeah.
What's the draw of Orlando? Pro Wrestling 2.0 is there. American Top Team has a school there. A lot of MMA fighters are coming out of Orlando.
Yeah.
WWE has a training facility.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I think even Impact is in Jacksonville. So it's not far. It's like 2 hours. I think Impact Studio is actually in Jacksonville. So it's like 2.5 hours from Orlando. So they have a lot. Even when I went in to get checked out at the doctor's office, they were telling me, oh my gosh, if you go to certain bars, you'll see all the different wrestlers. We saw Sasha Banks and things. I don't really get out to bars very much. So my peace and sanity is sometimes I'm older. I like to be at home.
Right. And drinking at home's cheaper.
Yeah, it definitely is. And then I can sleep, get my beauty rest, concentrate and focus on work, family, stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I do like to go out sometimes. I just have not been out in a while. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, I just don't really go out like that all the time. So yeah.
Right. And since you're a photographer and videographer, weddings are going to be booming. So you're going to be busy with that.
Yeah, I definitely need to do that. I haven't promoted that or done that in a little bit. Even like sometimes with magazines, when I used to do those, a lot of times I would shoot I would go to other people, but I would shoot my own content as well. So it would be crazy. Oh, you made the cover and you shot it yourself. So the only thing it gets lonely like that because you're sitting there talking to yourself too.
Well, hey, who knows you better than you?
Right, true. And then you ain't got to worry about a lot of different other things. So, I mean, it's just, I can take as long as I want. I can take as long as my makeup as I want. I can pick up as many wardrobe. I just get bored after a while. But okay, yeah, I'm done with this. Like, and then I got to be the one to go back and edit them too. So it's like, Yeah, it's a lot. So
On the bright side, you're not using film anymore. It's all digital, so you're good to go.
right, that makes it a lot easier. But those programs get crazy. It's a lot of work. It can be. Luckily, I don't need tons of Photoshop, but yeah, it still could be a lot of work. Just like if you missed something, your outfit looks weird in some way. Like you just never know. I try to get everything crisp and clean before I even have to go into editing, just so because I want everybody to see me. So they're not like, oh, when I see you in person, you don't even look the same. Everything's different. No, like even in pictures. That's why it's kind of good to see video because I do have a lot of pictures. So video, they actually get to see me, personality, and see, I look the same, guys. I do. Like I look the same. So except the picture still, this is like you get my personality more this way.
Right. Well, you also have a YouTube fitness page or video page as well. You know, how are you keeping up with that? Especially like here in California, the gyms were closed for like a year. You know, how are they in Florida?
I don't know because I've just recently started coming to Florida on an often basis. Like I was in Virginia Beach for a long time, so I go back and forth between there. The gyms were closed, so for a little bit, I'm not even gonna lie. If you want to know the truth, I haven't been keeping up with fitness during COVID. I really didn't. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't really gain anything either. That's the thing that sucks. I wish I would have gained more. I have trouble gaining weight, so I have to eat tons of calories in order to do that. My metabolism is super high. So and that's probably another reason I'm getting everything checked out just to make sure I'm good. And I'm getting like massage and all that, making sure like therapy wise, my knee lifting slowly again, just make sure everything's good. So when I go in, I'm going to be as strong as I was before I stopped all that stuff with COVID happened. So, but it doesn't really take me long to build.
We lost your audio. There we go.
Do it. Like it takes me 6 months, not really even 6 months, like to get up to certain weight classes, it takes me probably about 6 months. But to slowly start doing it, I started getting stronger within 3 weeks. It really doesn't take 3 to 4 weeks, 12 weeks, stuff like that, because my body's already used to it, so it adapts. So that's the only thing that sucks is muscle memory. So that pain hurts even worse. And it's like, I have to remember to do this and I don't want to do it, but I'm going to because it's for the overall health of my body. And I know when it's time to perform in the ring, I'm definitely going to be able to perform with no issues. I'm not going to have any issues because strength training and all that helps build muscle around all your different joints and stuff like that. And it helps big time, especially with me. I'm known to go crazy once all that is built. So can't wait. Hope to be lifting bitches in the air.
Well, we're looking forward to that. So let's say it's October. You're all the way in, which we have no doubt that's happening. We'll give you a debut match against Paris. Yeah.
Okay.
Shelby Paris. Let's say that's your debut match. What are you going to do to her in the opening that you can tell us about in your debut?
Oh, what am I going to do to her in the opening? I don't know. Like, that's kind of hard to say because I'm still learning the wrestling moves and how to do certain things. I know I got to lock up with her first if she's a lock-up type person. I mean, you can start in a martial arts stance like MMA fighters or boxers start, or you can start up in the lockup and go that way. I really don't know yet. I honestly don't know how I would tackle her. I know a couple things I would like to do to her. I would like to schoolboy her because I saw what that was like. That's actually pretty awesome. I got schoolboyed in training, and then I got to knee the person, and they fell out, and I won. It was fun. So yeah. So it's kind of there's a lot of different moves that I'm learning. There's a lot of things that I'm learning now, like even like the leapfrog and things like that I want to be able to implement because I'm learning all of those things. And some of them I can do, but it's still like I got to build up the momentum and keep practicing and it gets better. Only thing I can say that I don't like is that shoulder roll. I don't like shoulder rolls at all. I don't mind the back. I don't mind the front. I don't like shoulder rolls. And I really don't like bumping either. But I'll do it. I don't like doing it, but I know it has to be done. And it's like, yeah, so yeah, those are ones that I was like, oh God, even hitting the ropes. My first day hitting the ropes, my back was bruised. So I would like to push her against the ropes and maybe do mother's milk on her when I rub like my boobs in her face, maybe. like on the ground. Like there's a lot of things I would like to do. I would like to be able to pick her up too. By that time, I will definitely. We got a little while to go before 3D. So by that time, yeah, I'll already be like that strength is coming. Like I said, I just got out of surgery. So I'm starting over to some extent. But other than that, like I said, with me, I pick up pretty fast, and it doesn't take long for everything to go back to normal. So, yes.
Well, the important thing is that you're on the mend. You're getting healthy again. The surgery went well. There were no complications. You know, give us the reasons to vote for you, to move on to the next round, to get you into the LFC for Booty Camp 3. And where can we find you on social media?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was about to talk to you. I'll be doing that. I'm sorry. The reason to vote for me is because I'm going to bring a lot of energy to the LFC. And then you're going to get to see me match with Jolene and whoop her booty, which even though they're saying that could be a death wish, but it could be a good thing. But I know it'll be fun either way. And just to be able to get to know me more and to see how I've grown, and coming from someone who didn't do wrestling before to someone who got it and is now doing it and professionally doing it. As for social media, my social media is Glam Barbell Bombshell for IG. Twitter is oh gosh, I'll be forgetting my name. Glam Gamer Bitch with a BYTCH. So yeah, it was really is my gaming page too. So yeah, I like the game. And then if you really want Snapchat, I don't use Snapchat like that, but it's Bella Glam Fit is Snapchat. I'm trying to think if I have any more. I can't remember YouTube, but it's on my Instagram page, and it's one other thing. And then my link is in my bio to vote for me as well. So I have people going to vote for me. I even have other models who have tons of people going to do it for me too. So we're all sharing each other on each other's pages to do that. So yes, vote for me.
I dig it. We're going to link everybody back to Bella Madisyn. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been a huge pleasure speaking with you. Booty Camp 3 is coming out in October. It's going to be the first LFC in over a year and a half in Las Vegas that's going to have a full-blown audience, I believe. So that's some good stuff right there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Everybody keeps asking me that, so that's good to know, because there's people who are wanting to come out to actually see it in the audience. So that will be perfect.